Hi Vincent, how
Hi.
are you?
Are you already here?
We are.
I didn't expect you are so early.
Early and with a cold day.
Cold? No.
Vincent, I know you and I know Modest Furniture, but for anyone who doesn't know you yet, who are you and what do you do?
I'm Vincent, I'm 51. I'm originally from Holland and I started the business more than 30 years ago, 31 years ago already. I started to restaurate and then very early I was always already collecting, and from restoring I started to sell.
And why Antwerp? What does this city give to your work?
I already came for a long time in Antwerp, so what I like about Antwerp it's the center of Europe. It's small, sometimes a little bit too small for me, because I think Brussels is also very nice. But what the nice thing about Antwerp is that you have here all kind of influences. So you have the Danish influences, the Italian influences, the rich Belgian French. So there's a lot of combinations here. That's what I like about Antwerp.
Point to the piece that usually makes people say whoa when they walk in.
That's that sideboard by Font de Diamant. That's designed by Philippon and Lecoq. And the very beautiful item are the doors. They are really beautifully made. The quality of the handwork was very important for them. And that you can see back in the doors because it's very difficult to make. So that's one of the items that it really stands out. But I do have a lot of items which stands out.
What makes a piece collectible to you? Is it the design, the fact that it's rare, the condition, the story, or a combination of things?
It's a combination of things because a rarity is not always combined with a big name or very well known. It's just there is only made a few or maybe only one. So that can be very valuable for you, but for another totally not. So for me, what's very valuable is for me if I really like the item, and if it's combined even with a name which is known, that can be even more. That can be more valuable in the way of money. And also if it's made on order. When it's made on order, for example, you know that's the only one. You know, and that can be very valuable as well. And the provenance is also. But you know, I always say to people, when you buy an item, you really need to like the item. And that's what you really need to start. That's the start of every purchase you do in life.
One tip for someone buying their first vintage piece. What should they pay attention to?
What I think is very important for them is to know, to try to see what you really like. So just visit a lot of shops, for example, that could be very helpful, and also doing online. But try to find the item you really think is a good, for yourself, what you really like. It's also a good investment. And try to see why there are some differences in prices, how has been restored, if it's restored. When it's not restored, you have to see the condition. And if the condition is very poor, you need to realize you have to do a lot of restoration works on it. And when it's restored, certainly you have to look at the quality of the restoration. And unfortunately, we do have a lot of very bad restoration works, and that's, you have to pay double. So that's what I try to explain to people. I think those are very valuable for the starters.
Why vintage? And what pulled you into objects with the past instead of new furniture?
What I think was very valuable with vintage items or mid-century furniture is that they have already a soul. So they have a past. And I always say, if there is no history, there is no future. So it's always nice to have old items around you to see what will bring us to the future.